Hey guys, what's up? My Gamer Corner here, and I'm bringing you Got Gold Episode 1 Part 2. This is the first episode with gold on the M4A1 for me. And it's a gameplay on Dome. And I'm sorry about this guys, but I've uploaded a lot of episodes to Dome. Like for some reason they're all happening on Dome. Well, one of them would obviously happen on Dome, and that's my quick scoping gameplay. My stupid quick scoping gameplay is what I like to call it. And what was the other one? I don't even remember exactly what the other one was on Dome, but I know this one is, which is the Got Gold Episode 1 Part 2 with the M4. And I really enjoyed using this gun. I'm gonna tell you, it's better than the Scar, which I'm using right now trying to get gold, and I know what you guys are thinking. I skipped the M16, but I did not skip the M16. I used the M16 and I got blue, or was it red? It was either blue, red, or the autumn. I don't even know. It might have been autumn. And then I got to the point where I could prestige, so I said, forget it, I'm going to prestige. And just get rid of the M16 out of the series. Even though I was almost at gold with it. Which, I mean, it kind of disappointed me because the M16 was a little bit difficult for me because I'm one of those people that it's got to be automatic or I'm not going to perform as well. But the M16 really isn't that. It's okay. You know, I don't really want to go into it because I don't use the 3-round burst guns because I'm not as good with the 3-round burst guns as I would like to be. And look at that spray and pray right there for the win. In this episode, unlike my first episode of Got Gold series, I'm gonna try to focus on the gameplay a little bit more. Although I did record this a while ago, I think I was in the low 70s, to be honest with you, and now I'm like Prestige 2 level 30, I think, probably even higher than that. But so now I want to talk about the M4A1. It has 30 rounds, or I mean 30 bullets in a clip or round, and 45 with extended mags. And the kill streaks you want to use with this gun are not the kill streaks. The attachments you want to use on the gun are red dot sight or extended mags. As you can see, I'm using both of them right now. And the proficiency you want to use is stability. Just to let you guys know that. Just in case you want to know. I mean, if you wanted a kind of a class tip for that. Red dot sight is more of like I guess a more kind of big map where you need the sight advantage, and then extended mags is just kind of like, I don't even know what you would call extended mags because it's such a good gun in my opinion that you don't really need to rely on you don't really need to rely on the extended mags. But I have got some kills with the extended mags that have kind of saved my life because it's the last couple bullets. So I'm not going to complain about it. But going back to how I'm using the Scar L now, and that compares to the M4, the Scar L is just ridiculous. The fire rate on that gun is terrible. Just like the CM901, which is next after Scar L, and I have Scar L at blue, I believe. And so a little bit more, and I'll have it on at gold standard, and then I'll be able to upload it. But look at that garbage fail of a USP shot. But the question is right there is like I shot him with the M4A1 a couple times, switched to my USPs, hit him in the back 3 times with the USP, and he didn't die. It's kind of a questionable thing right there. And then of course his little buddy had to come around the corner and get me. But I believe I just killed him again, or killed him this time right there. Didn't give me a payback for it. And these ballistic vests, I love these ballistic vests because it's like a juggernaut. It's almost like a Juggernaut 2.0 because if you saw in my video on Terminal, what that Commando launch. If you saw my video on Terminal, you could see that I take a snipe off of the top, like off of where the propane tank is. I took a snipe off of that, like a hard scope snipe, and I survived somehow. And then I looked up and killed the guy. I mean, it was unbelievable. Like I didn't believe that. I mean, that's what unbelievable means, but I actually didn't believe that could happen. But that's just me. Let me get in the recon drone here. Get knifed. Problem. I always freaking get killed while I'm in the recon drone. I don't always go in the corner like that. Like I'll go in places that are more hidden. But I mean, I don't really understand. Like how are you supposed to use these kill streaks? You're just gonna get killed by somebody every time. But that's the beauty of using support is that you don't even care how much you die. I mean, you don't have to care about your KD ratio, and that's one thing that I don't care about at all. My KD, I think it's at 1, and I'm okay with it at 1 as long as it's not like 0.4. If it's at 0.4, we're gonna be struggling. I mean, not 0.4. If it's at like 0.04, then there's gonna be something going on because I'm not gonna have a 0.04 KD. That's why I'm okay with having around a 1. Or some people that are like, yeah, I got a 5 KD. I'm like, well, congratulations on having that KD. It doesn't really, was that bragging rights? I mean, it's nothing really major, but, you know, I'll let him go with whatever he wants or whatever he likes. And both of these games I was playing with Beatles and Johnson, I believe. Beatles made a new account for YouTube. It's called Mr. Zombie Slaya 1000. And I think that's it. I don't think Johnson made a new account. No, he didn't. He still got his Lorenzo account. And I don't know what's going on with these videos, though, because people keep getting online and offline every time I make one of these videos, and it's kind of distracting or annoying. It could be distracting to the gameplay. But I don't know. Because my gameplay's so pro series. Like, I'm kind of, like, I'm not upset. Because why would I get upset at this? But, like, the whole thing with YouTube is basically when you have video games like this, when you have a video game based channel, they want good quality or good gameplay. So it's like a two kind of thing. They either have you have your fans that don't really care about the KD and the gameplay, as long as it has good quality and kind of good commentary. So it's like good quality and good commentary, or great videos. Which I was like, okay, well, I don't really have the best KD, or I don't ever do the best. I mean, I'm doing better at this game, but let's be honest. And so I was like, okay, well then I'll get better quality or something like that. See what that does. See what that does for me. So I did buy the AverMedia game capture device that I've probably talked about in past videos or videos on my other channel or anything like that. I got that, and it's just like I spent all this money and it's not even really paying off that much in my opinion. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to use my YouTube channel to get money like some people do. I mean, I'm not saying those people are bad or anything, or I don't like that, but it's just like I want some kind of recognition. Like, I want views. Like, my gameplays aren't even that bad, and my commentary isn't really that bad. I'm just asking for some tips, I guess. If anybody has any kind of tips that's not going to be like a jerk about it, then I'll accept the tips and I'll look over it. I mean, I don't really think that my gameplays are that bad. I mean, as in, my commentaries are that bad, but I guess to bad enough as to where they only can get views and maybe a couple comments. I think I've only had 2 comments on my zombie channel. And 0 on this one, obviously. But I did upload a new series as well called, it's going to be MLB 12 The Show Game of the Week. I'm going to make a game and then post it to YouTube. And it was Chicago Cubs versus the Miami Marlins in a late inning thriller that I hope you guys will check that out and enjoy it because it's worth checking out. A great ending to a ball game. And I don't even know if we win this game or not because we were getting dominated there. And then they took B. So I don't even remember. As I film all my videos in what's it called? Theater. Or the vault. And I want to add on to what I was talking about last game. About my custom class and like how I do good or how I get a lot of XP. It's good for someone who's not that great at the game, and I'm not gonna say, Beatles, you suck at Call of Duty. And Beatles is my friend. He's like actually my personal friend, and I mean he knows himself that he's not that good at the game, and he accepts it. So he likes using the class that I gave him, that How's That Guy came up with. So, I mean, it's for everybody, just to let you know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. We do win by 2. And rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.